Welcome to Toffee TV. This is the Everton News Daily. It's Friday the 16th of March 2018. The big story of the day, Everton conducted a business meeting about Bramley-Moore Dock, business breakfast meeting this morning about Bramley-Moore Dock. Robert Elstone, Joe Anderson amongst the people there speaking about Everton's relocation to the city centre. Robert Elstone spoke about the club's commitment, the money spent. He's very, very confident that it will go ahead. He's looking at design costs, feedback from fans, but obviously reiterated that they have to take careful control of the costing. There's a team working with the City Council on funding, constantly looking at a business plan, commercial business opportunities, revenue sponsorships, all of that kind of thing. They're looking for additional funding and saying that finally planning is being progressed as we speak, because obviously a lot of people a little bit nervous that things aren't moving along as quickly as they want, I suppose. But this is such a big project that it was always going to take time, and it's always going to be a situation where there's bumps in the road, basically. So this is where we're up to. Robert Elstone also spoke about the key principles of the site. He said, based on the club's experience of seeing stadiums around the world, there's a fusion of internal opinion and fan feedback will create the best opportunity for Everton. Spoke about having 40,000 season ticket holders, wanting to create a fortress, all the things that you would expect, I suppose. But also said about trying to break the mould of what we've seen with grounds in the past. You know, post-Taylor report and want Bramley-Moore to be iconic. And also building a stadium that will be a blueprint for others moving forward, rather than these bowls that we see in the Premier League, soulless bowls that we see. None more so than obviously the Olympic Stadium for West Ham. The time frame, building to begin next summer. There's a 3-year build projected to be ready for the 2022-23 season, but obviously all of the timescales are subject to finance and planning. Joe Anderson said that the stadium is going to be built on a World Heritage site, so building a stadium that is fit for purpose for that iconic site, which is Bramley-Moore. There was people were asking questions. Somebody asked Robert Elstone about the impact on the team building, you know, in terms of budgets with the stadium. Robert Elstone said that there won't be a massive incremental increase in revenues. The capacity hasn't been determined. Business case is tighter, so that hopefully they're trying to keep the team building separate from the actual stadium in terms of funding. That's what we all want to see. We don't want to see the opportunity to build a better team with better players hindered by, obviously, the stadium. £500 million quoted the going rate for the stadium. You know, and it just went on like that, answering about final costs weren't confirmed. Relegation, he said, wouldn't have an impact. The council will have all eventualities protected no matter what. But yeah, so there you go. Basically, you know, Joe Anderson spoke about the benefits to the city, mentioned that Peter Moore, Liverpool Football Club's chief executive, spoke how positive it was for Liverpool as a city. He said rising tide benefits everybody. So, you know, I think on the whole, very positive. There will be people who won't be happy with what's been said. Some people are very, very sceptical. Rightly so. We've seen failed ground moves before. But I just think this one, with the money spent already and how far down the line Everton are, and how committed they are to this, I think that this one is much different than the likes of Kirby and the King's Dock in the past. So there you go. There's some quotes from that. Moving on, Sam Allardyce has been speaking. When he does his press conference, he then does questions for the written press. He does a couple of things for the written press. And he spoke about Everton's away form. We all know it's terrible. We travel to Stoke tomorrow, and he said that he's been looking at the numbers, and the actual running and the hard work of the team away from Goodison isn't a problem. It's how poor we are when we are on the ball. We could have all told them that without looking at numbers. It's Everton in possession, which is the issue, rather than how hard we work away from home. And that's true. All the Evertonians that go the away games will tell you the same. I don't think, certainly down at Burnley, it wasn't a case of us not working hard enough. It was a case of us having no quality and no plan, and very much similar at Watford. So, tomorrow they've got to go to Stoke and work. Yes, work as hard as Stoke, but be better on the ball, be better in possession. And if we do that, who knows, we might be able to add to our one away win. We need it, don't we? So yeah, let's see if anything changes with that. Just some team news ahead of that. It's coming out of Stoke City, and that is that Shaqiri is a big injury out for Stoke, according to the Stoke press, saying he's not trained since the 2-0 defeat by Manchester City. He's got a calf problem, and he will be a massive miss for Stoke, and he would be a massive miss. There's no question about it. He is Stoke City's danger man. So, let's hope that Mr. Shaqiri gives tomorrow a miss, and Everton can go to the Bet365 Stadium and win the game, because that is what we all want. Yeah, so there you go. That's basically it. Not much news kicking around today. So there you go. Let's hope the boys can go and actually win an away game, because we need to, basically. And if we win tomorrow for the magical 40 points, let's see what we can, how high up we can go from there, and see what the rest of the season brings. So there you go. That has been the News Daily. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It takes a second. We're heading towards that 25,000 sub mark. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. See you soon on Toffee TV.